Hi guys, Mandy here. It's Friday. I'm losing my mind on Friday. I have Bowden. I've tried to film this video so many times. Honestly, I don't know what it is. I love making videos. I love watching your videos and chatting with you. Like, I feel like that is the circle of, how YouTube works. But I can't get this video out, and I will shock you all. I had a plan. I'm trying to do a tag, and I had everything written down, and I feel like I'm a rambling cray girl today. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna do this. So I'm gonna start off by showing you Bowden because he is the baby of the moment. He has my heart right now. Look at this cutie pie. I finally changed him. If you saw my Instagram a couple of days ago, he was still wearing his going to the farmer's market outfit because I got him the day, I think it was Theme Thursday when he came, and he already was in a really cute little apple outfit. That was his doll outfit, his original outfit, his stock outfit, whatever y'all call it. He was looking soups cute in it, and then I had changed him into a plaid shirt and jeans, and he was looking like a cute little farmer, and I just didn't have the heart to change him. I finally went through my bins. That is what I'm procrastinating about. Today I want to organize my bins, but I was going through it last night and I found this cute little ensemble. We put it together and he's looking so cute. But as I'm going through my stuff, I realize I don't have a lot of long sleeve shirts and pants. So I want to do that, find out what I got, make a little note to myself of what I need to get for the future. And yeah, I took some photos of him and Faye this morning looking so cute. I changed her too in that little bubble overall romper I got at the beginning of summer, and she looks adorable. So check out my community wall or my Instagram. I do apologize if I already said that because I totally have filmed this video a million times. Anyways, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get done. So I want to do Mandy's Cuddlebug. That's what I was going to say. I know that's your nursery name, Mandy. So much has gone wrong, so why not? So Mandy Cuddlebug's nursery. She had this comfort tag. This is going on a while ago, but I'm going to take a moment and do it today. So I am behind in video watching and everything because of life and summer and my job, but I am making my rounds and I am trying to get back on track, and there are a few tags. So if you see me doing a tag from like a month ago, it's just because I thought it was a cute tag and I wanted to participate, and I'm finally taking the moments to do that. So Mandy's tag is what gives you comfort, and her first question is, do Reborns give you comfort and why? I totally think Reborns give me comfort. I started off collecting Reborns. I do sometimes talk about my factory dolls as Reborns, but that's just because I started this hobby as a Reborn collector, and yes, I have kind of changed dramatically in the dolls that I collected, and I know technically Reborn means a doll that's been painted to be lifelike, but I always consider a lifelike doll being a Reborn. And I know that there's going to be people that are like, no, that's not right. I've had it. That's why I normally call my dolls and not Reborns. But yes, dolls, just to make everybody happy, dolls do bring me comfort. I do get a joy in holding them. I feel like it is very meditative state almost when I'm changing my dolls, when I'm changing them for myself. Sometimes when you're trying to get all your dolls changed because you want them all to be in fall colors or Christmas or whatever, that can be stressful. But when you're just having a moment to yourself and you found the cutest outfit for your new doll and you want to try it on them and you're just having fun doing their hair, fixing them up, that is so zen to me. I truly do find lots of comfort from my dolls. What is your favorite comfort food is question number 2. And I love all food, but I have this really bad problem. I was a vegetarian for so long. I know I've talked about it on my channel. I was a vegetarian for years and years and years before I had kids. Then I got pregnant with my daughter and I craved meat and I started eating meat again. And then I just continued to eat meat. And then when I had my son, I continued to eat meat, but I fell into a really bad depression. And I tried to remember when was the last time I was happy. And I thought this is how my brain works. And I was like, I was a vegetarian the last time I was truly happy. And I was like, I'm gonna go back to that. And so I was a vegetarian for so long. And then at the start of the panorama, I started feeling so sick, like I had stomach issues for a very long time, but they were getting worse and worse and worse. And I just kept looking up things, because it's really hard when you go to a doctor with stomach problems. Like, there's a million trillion and one things that it can be. So they'll tell you, oh, don't eat dairy, or oh, lose weight, or oh, whatever. So I was just doing like trial and error kind of thing. And so I gave up gluten because that is a really big trigger for people. But I also had read about IBS, and I don't know if I have IBS. And yes, this is all going to come back to this question. We are going to get there. I don't think that I have IBS. No, I don't know if I have IBS, but I have all of the symptoms of IBS. So I started to follow the low FODMAP diet, and maybe you've been here for a while and you saw my video on FODdy Foods. It is a low FODMAP company, and I found great relief in eating low FODMAP, but it was so hard for me because at that time I was still a vegetarian. Basically everything I was eating, and that's why a lot of people who are vegetarians find out that they have stomach issues, is because they start eating a vegetarian diet, a good one, because when I first started being a vegetarian, I was a horrible vegetarian. I was a junk food vegetarian and I ate a lot of pasta, but I had started, to eat better, and beans and chickpeas, and basically everything good that I was eating was low FODMAP. And I couldn't, or it was high FODMAP, sorry, it was high. So I shouldn't be eating it on a low FODMAP diet. And I thought, sorry, I dropped your pacifier. I thought, there's no way I can continue this being a vegetarian. I cannot eat healthy for my gut this way. I need to add meat as a protein source. So I started to eat meat again, and I cut out FODMAPs very strongly, and I started to feel better, and gluten, and I started to feel really better. The reason why this is part of this question, what's your favorite comfort food? Because I am horrible at, once I find a good yummy meal that I love, that is my go-to comfort meal, I will eat it until I can't stand to look at it anymore. So my favorite go food comfort meal that I'm in a love-hate relationship because I eat it so much that I can't stand looking at it anymore is baked tofu with veggies over coconut rice. It is my favorite. If you follow my personal Instagram, you've probably seen a dozen pictures of that. It is my favorite. That is my go-to comfort meal, and I ate it so much that I can't look at it. And then I will crave it, and then I'll make it again because nobody else eats it. I'll have it for like 3 days straight, and then I hate it again. So that is my comfort love-hate relationship. I told you it would come around. I told you it would come around. What is your favorite movie? So I won't give you a whole major story, but I really have a problem. My husband despises me for this because I cannot stand watching movies more than once. This was a really hard question for me because I can't stand watching movies more than once. So how do I have a favorite movie? I love most of the movies I watch, but I think it goes back to when I was young and we didn't have cable, and we watched like the same 10 movies over and over again. We had a butt ton of movies because we didn't have cable. I'm not sure if my stepmom was part of that Movies for Less or whatever was around at the time. We had a ton of movies, but there were 6 kids, so you know, everybody's got their own favorite movie, and we'd watch the same movie over and over. And I watched Pretty Woman so many flippin' times. I know I've seen Die Hard 1,000 times because my dad loved that movie, and he'd fall asleep for it, and then he'd watch it again the next day. Like, oh, I missed part of it. And like, I cannot stand to watch movies over again. But I will pick one that I could watch again now. I really loved Hook, the one Robin Williams. I loved that movie. I love Peter Pan, the whole story of Lost Boys and never growing up and all that jazz. Like, I love that, and that was a cool take on it. So I'll say that. But yeah, my brain is just broken that way because I can watch, like, I have favorite shows that I watch over again. Like, I've watched Parks and Recs. I watched New Girl a few times, and I really like comfort thing. Like, those are my comfort shows. But movies are hard because I'm so weird that way. But my favorite book, I apologize for rambling like a crazy woman. I really do. I think I just needed to talk to somebody today. And so thank you for listening. My favorite book. This is my favorite book. I think I might have done a review on my YouTube about this book. I know I've mentioned it before. It's The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. This book is by Leslie Walton. She has another book too. She's a teacher and she has 2 books out. They are like, they're not old books, but I'm like, girl, write another book. I really enjoy her writing. This one was, 2014 copywritten. I don't think I read it then. I might have read it a few years later. But this book is so good. It is just pure magic. There's magic in this book, but it's not talked about. It's not like, woo, magic. It's just threaded in the story so beautifully. I think about this book often. I am an avid reader, but I'm a slow reader, so I don't often reread books. I want to reread this book. I think I might reread it in the fall because it was just gorgeous. I love it, and I highly recommend it. I recommend it to everyone, and everyone I've recommended to has not read it. Nobody takes me up on my book recommendations. I don't think I read weird things, but anyways. And the last question is, what is your favorite comfort music? And I just love music that I grew up with, like high school, I think was a good time in my life, and I cling on to music from high school. I listen to Bowling for Soup all the time. I listen to the Weepies over and over again. I listen to Florence and the Machine. Like, anything from my past, I just always listen to. I have a hard time listening to the radio. Like, if we just put on a local station that plays, like, you know, new pop, I have a hard time listening to it because I don't know any new music. I am a horrible person, I think. I need to expand my horizons, expand my tastes. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Bowden and I are gonna say goodbye. We're gonna clean out some drawers. I know it's gonna be so much fun, Bowden. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Get out, enjoy the sun, and healing good vibes to everybody. I know there's a lot of people in the community down and out with some form of ickiness, and I'm thinking of you all, and I hope you all bounce back and get to enjoy some of your weekend. So take care, and we'll chat again soon. Bye for now. Bye.